the late 1990s, Petzl released the Duo headlamp, which was very popular with cavers for many years. The original version had an incandescent bulb for proximity floodlighting and a halogen bulb for distance spotlighting. Other versions were later released that had LED modules in place of the incandescent bulb, but development stopped in the early 2000s and the lights were discontinued a few years ago. The LEDs that Petzl used were early 5mm white emitters that were not very bright or efficient. In 2009, a UK company based in Cheddar, England, using the brand of CustomDuo, started making LED modules that could be inserted into the 2-pin connector of the Petzl Duo, which upgrades the stock emitters with brighter and more efficient LEDs that also have more settings. The Petzl Duo headlamps are lightweight, rugged, waterproof, and reliable. The CustomDuo inserts took advantage of these positive attributes and added better beam patterns, brighter output, and longer runtime. CustomDuo also manufactures standalone premium caving headlamps including the Rude Nora and Filthy Edna, which are sold under the Little Monkey brand. A pre-2018 Petzl Duo that is modified with a CustomDuo insert will give you a caving headlamp that is probably the best performance option in the $100 to $200 price range. There are a few different CustomDuo inserts, but the top-end model is the v42 Omni, which has a pair of Cree XP-G3 emitters with a 5000 Kelvin neutral white color and sells for £70 or roughly $86 US. One of the LEDs sits behind a focusing lens that generates a narrow spot beam, and the other sits behind a lens that generates a fairly wide flood. Each emitter has 4 possible output levels plus off for a total of 24 beam pattern combinations. Each emitter can be programmed to very low at 24 lumens, low at 73 lumens, medium at 172 lumens, or high at 310 lumens. Any combination of these levels for each of the 2 emitters is possible, including a maximum total output of 620 lumens. The insert comes stock with 4 pre-programmed settings, but there's an optional infrared remote that can be bought for only an additional $3 that allows customizable programming. The remote allows you to choose how many settings can be programmed, up to a maximum of 9, and allows any combination of the flood and spot LED levels to be assigned to one of these settings. The CustomDuo insert has an aluminum heatsink and has thermal control to protect the lamp. It also has a low output auxiliary LED. And the output from the main LEDs will step down as the batteries near depletion, rather than shutting off suddenly. Installation of the CustomDuo module is quite simple. The front lens is removed, the stock bulbs and reflector are removed, and the 2 pins on the back of the CustomDuo module are press-fit into the pin slots used by the stock LEDs. It's a good idea to apply a little silicone grease to the plastic threads before reinstalling the front window. There's an index mark on the gray bezel that should align with a similar index mark on the yellow housing when the window is properly tightened. The conversion doesn't require any tools and takes only a minute to complete. Petzl Duo headlamps come stock with an elastic headband, but the lamps can be easily modified to be permanently mounted to a caving helmet. Stainless screws for this installation can be ordered for only about $1 when you order the module. There are instructions and even drilling templates available on the CustomDuo website. I'll include a link in the video description below. The stock Duo headlamp runs on a set of 4 AA batteries. It is strongly recommended to use low-discharge nickel metal hydride batteries, such as those from Eneloop. If you are converting one of the original Duos with the incandescent bulb, then the battery polarity is reversed. It will not drive the CustomDuo LEDs, which are directional. The solution is to insert the batteries into the battery box with their polarity reversed. It is also possible to retrofit the battery box to accept a lithium-ion battery made from 1 or 2 18650 cells. The CustomDuo module can be driven by any battery source with a potential between 3 and 6 volts. If using a 2-cell lithium battery, then they will need to be wired in parallel to give a nominal 3.7 volts. These make a very tight fit in the battery box, and this is not an easy modification to make. Note that the built-in battery capacity indicator is only accurate for AA batteries and won't work properly if you convert it to run on lithium batteries. If you're buying a CustomDuo, then I strongly recommend also buying the optional IR remote so you have the ability to customize the lamp. Using the switch on the left side of the head, rotate it down, off, then down again quickly to turn on the auxiliary LED. The spot LED will then flash 1 to 5 times to indicate remaining battery capacity, with each flash roughly equating to 20%. Point the IR remote at the CustomDuo module to begin programming. You have 30 seconds after the side LED flashes to begin programming. And once programming has begun, it will stay in that mode for up to 2 minutes following any button press. To select the number of light settings, press the pound key followed by the number of desired settings from 1 to 9, then press the OK button. The side LED will flash to confirm button presses and changes in settings. To change a specific setting, press the star key followed by the number of the sequential setting you want to change, then use the up and down arrows to change the spot LED level and the left and right arrows to change the level of the flood LED. Once you have the desired combination programmed, press the OK button to confirm. You can then repeat this process for each of the other settings you want to program. With a CustomDuo module installed, the focus knob on the right side of the lamp head is no longer functional. All control of the lamp is made with the power switch on the left side of the head, which has a red toggle for locking it so it doesn't get turned on accidentally during transport. Rotating this power switch up used to turn on the halogen bulb, but is now disabled for the CustomDuo. Turn the power switch down once to enter the first setting. To indicate that this is the first setting, the lamp will flash twice quickly. Turning the lamp back off, then on again will advance sequentially through the different program settings and eventually cycle back to setting 1, which will again be indicated by a double flash. Turning the power on, off, then on again very rapidly will turn on the auxiliary LED, which has an 8 lumen output and a runtime of 100 hours. This is bright enough for a camp light or to navigate carefully in an emergency. After the auxiliary LED is activated, it will flash to indicate remaining battery capacity, and this can generally be observed without removing the helmet. Run times will vary significantly depending on the combination of LED outputs chosen. For a set of 2400 mAh nickel metal hydride batteries, the runtime is 48 hours on the very low setting at 24 lumens, 16 hours on low at 70 lumens, 6.8 hours on medium at 172 lumens, and 3.4 hours on high at 310 lumens. The CustomDuo low setting generates the same 70 lumen output of the stock 14 LED array in the CustomDuo, but with 16-hour runtime instead of the standard 6 hours. Alternatively, the CustomDuo can be run on medium, which has a similar runtime as the stock Petzl LEDs, but with 172 lumen output rather than 70. CustomDuo also offers a 3000 Kelvin warm white version of the v42 Omni that has slightly lower lumen output. Besides the Omni module, CustomDuo also sells other inserts including the Simple, which has a similar build and operation as the v42 Omni, but with only a single flood LED. This unit is easier to operate and does not require programming, but the Omni seems like a better value at only about a $20 premium. There is also the Basic module, which only has a single LED and a single output level, but is very economical. If you have an old CustomDuo lamp lying around, then you should definitely consider spending less than $100 to get the v42 Omni, which upgrades the lamp to bright and efficient Cree LED similar to what is used in some models of the Manley, El Spilio, and even Skurion headlamps. Even if you don't already own a CustomDuo, second-hand units can be easily found from other cavers who are no longer using them, or even directly from CustomDuo, and can usually be had for under $100 as well. The combination of the CustomDuo housing with the v42 Omni makes a headlamp that is probably the most durable, reliable, bright, and efficient headlamp you can buy for under $200. The insert module, IR remote, and many other accessories can be ordered directly from CustomDuo. A link to their website can be found in the video description below.